Hi everyone, my name is Jenna and welcome to my channel Divine Direction. In this video, we are going to be looking at the messages for the month of September 2021. I just want to apologize for the slight change in setup this month. Unfortunately, I've been feeling very drained lately and I've been dealing with bouts of depression, so I didn't have it in me to go on camera this month. I apologize for that, and I also apologize for my lack of consistency and just not posting as much as I normally have been. It's just been a difficult time for me, so I just want to thank you all in advance for being patient with me, and let's get into your reading. Okay, Leo, so your message for the month of September is really talking about the importance of focusing on yourself and not focusing on others in the way of comparison, okay? So what I mean by that is paying attention more to yourself and moving forward in your life instead of saying, looking at someone maybe on Instagram or on your Facebook feed and thinking, oh, they have it all, they have this, and comparing where you are right now to where they are, okay? Now, there's a really important thing that my guides want me to say about that. Now, the first thing that I kind of got was, if we could see physically the emotional wounds that others are carrying around, then we would be better able to understand others and kind of give ourselves more permission to accept where we are, how we feel, okay? Because they're showing me like someone basically having tattoos all over their body, but it's showing the scars, the emotional wounds that they have, and it's appearing on the surface, okay? They also kind of made me feel that if that were so, we would pay more attention to our emotional wounds then, right? Because we can't help but see it. It's coming to the forefront for us, right? So there's two messages that I'm kind of getting there. The quick one of that is some of you may really benefit from working on letting go of that pain, the emotional pain, the emotional wounds, those emotional blockages, okay? But also, and they're saying like really remember to be nurturing and tender and gentle with yourself and where you are right now. They're showing someone resting. I know this is a message for me right now with them saying that. Right now, I have no energy. It's been very difficult for me to get these readings done. And I've been beating myself up about it. I've been beating myself up about having no energy for probably 15 years. I have had energy in between, but I used to be really depressed and I used to have really bad anxiety, and that just took it all out of me, right? So in that regard, I would say my 20s, especially, for the last 15 years, Jenna's been working on Jenna. Jenna's been working on being okay. And my guides say, that's okay. That's totally okay. You know what, Jenna, you guys came here to work on yourselves, to heal, to live a life that you desire, to live a life that's in alignment with your soul. Okay. So they're saying, do not beat yourself up for the last 15 years of your life, in my case, or for the last how many years, for the last year of your life, maybe for some of you. Do not beat yourself up for where you are right now, because this is not where you are going to always be. My guides say, this is just your origin story, honey. That's it. Okay. So when we think about where we are and how unhappy we are, maybe how we feel, maybe we do have depression, maybe we're not in a job that we want. Maybe we're unemployed right now. There's so many different things, okay, that you could be feeling right now. And they're saying, don't worry about that. If you're comparing yourself to where someone else is, like I do all the time, I'm getting a lot better with it, but it's hard. It's hard, especially with social media. They're saying, don't do that, because you don't know where that person has been. You might know someone really well, but you might not know very deep emotional wounds and trauma that they've experienced in their lives, right? Because oftentimes we're ashamed of what has happened to us. Sometimes we might not even fully comprehend what trauma we have experienced, okay? So they're saying you don't know their origin story either, all right? So another example that they gave me is, you could be seeing someone who's really successful in a career right now, but you don't realize how hard they worked to get there. You didn't see them getting maybe all the degrees, the diplomas that they got, how many years it took them in school, all the volunteer hours that they had. You don't know what put them on that path. Maybe it was something that that really affected them, maybe with childhood trauma, they're saying, that really propelled them onto that path, okay? You have no idea how hard that person worked to get to that position, okay? All you're seeing is their end result or their current situation. You're not seeing the backstory. So Leo, people probably don't see your backstory either, right? A lot of the times we are quiet about the struggles that we've had, okay? But my guides are really encouraging you to be more open, if you feel guided to, of course, to be more open and honest about where your wounding is, where you have struggled and where you have come through, okay? Because when we do this as a collective, they're saying, we show others that it's okay to feel this way. We show them that it's not permanent. We're showing them that there is work that needs to be done to get from point A to point B. Okay? It's not easy, smooth sailing for everyone. No. Everybody has something in their past. Everyone has felt struggle. And even the people that seem like the most successful, that seem that they have their lives the most together, however you want to word that, even those people struggle, and they struggle hard. And this is why it's so beneficial for us to see people like celebrities talking about mental illness, hearing them talk about their rags to riches stories, hearing them talk about how they got from where they were to where they are now. All right. So we might see the fancy cars. We might see that they have personal assistants and all the nice clothes and all of that. Okay. My guides are saying all that stuff it doesn't really matter, Leo. What actually matters is what's in your heart, right? What actually matters is the love that you give other people. Okay. The love that you give yourself. So my guides are saying, stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop comparing your path to someone else's. My guides have showed this to me. I have beaten myself up about this so many times because I am turning 35 next month. I still live with my parents. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. And as I said, the last 15 years of my life have been digging myself out of depression and getting myself healthy and stable. Okay. Whereas the majority of my peers that I know that it appears to be have gotten their degrees, have wonderful jobs, have spouses, have children. I have none of that. None of it. And my guide said, Jenna, you're just on a different path than them, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's on the right path. It doesn't matter where they are right now. And the fact of the matter is, they're saying someone could look like they have the most perfect life, and then something could happen that brings them down to their knees, okay? Their tower moment, if you will. Everyone experiences it at different ages, okay? Some people experience it several times in their lives. This is what helps us learn and grow in this life. And they're showing me my chiropractor a few years ago when I was really struggling. My chiropractor said to me, Jenna, be thankful that you are going through this now, because they're going to make me cry, because I am able to take the time to heal myself, to get to know myself before I have children. Because if I got married and have kids, my kids are my priority, right? So I would have a more difficult time being able to prioritize myself and my healing, okay? So it doesn't matter where you are in life and what you're going through, right? My guides are saying you signed up for this, for a lot of this. So there is a reason. And whatever you're going through, you can handle it. We would never send you here to do something that you couldn't handle, Leo, right? So don't compare yourself to anyone else. And also, let's stop making assumptions about other people as well. My guides are saying, listen to your intuition about someone, okay? Listen to your intuition about them. That is important. But when we assume that maybe someone acts a certain way, they're showing me you have the wealthy man card. And when I look at him, it looks like he has a smug look on his face, right? So some of us have assumptions about people who are rich, that maybe they are, they're evil people because they extorted people to be able to get to where they are. There's so many different things that this could be, right? And they're saying it doesn't really matter because everyone has made judgments about other people in the past, right? But my guys are saying moving forward, we are going to listen to ourselves and our intuition first and foremost. Not only about ourselves, but also about other people in general, okay? So they're saying, see the opportunity in the struggles that you have had. And what they mean by that is learning to grow from the struggles that you've had. A big example of this is learning to have compassion for other people, okay? You may be able to use your struggles to help another person through theirs who are going through a similar thing, okay? And I felt this with me. I would love to help anyone through their depression because I never want anyone to feel the way that I used to feel. I know how it feels. I don't want someone to go through that. And if I can help them shorten the period of time that they are feeling depressed so that they don't have to go through the 10 years of depression or 15 years of depression that I have, then I would be so happy to help them. And this is what they're saying, right? Find the silver lining in the struggles that you are having. Find the silver lining in where you are now. Yes, I'm almost 35 and I live with my parents, but the blessing of that, and what I tell myself is, Jenna, they're not always going to be here and you're just giving yourself extra time to be with them, right? So you can see it a million different ways, but they're saying look for the silver lining in where you are. All right, Leo? And they're saying, this isn't where you're always going to be, okay? This is just where you are now. As I said, this is your origin story, okay? This is just your origin story. So don't be afraid to be open and honest and vulnerable with how you're feeling, with where you are, because you could help others as well. Instead of everyone just seeing the quote unquote highlight reels of everyone's life on Facebook or on Instagram, right? That is so damaging to our mental health. It's been damaging to mine. I had to leave Facebook for a long time because I kept seeing everyone's highlight reels and thinking that there was something really wrong with me because I didn't have what all those other people had. And my guys are saying, some of those people didn't have what you thought that they had. Some of them were just trying to paint a pretty picture. That's all. Okay? So Leo, don't be afraid to speak about the struggles that you're going through. Don't be afraid of where you are now or how you're feeling currently. You may be feeling the heavy energy right now. If you are, again, watch the cancer video for September that I did. That can help explain a little bit, not a lot, a little bit. My guides are a little hush-hush about that, but you might find it beneficial, okay? But just know that you are on your path. You are doing wonderful things with your life, even if you don't realize it. Okay, that's what my guides are saying right now. All right, Leo, I hope you have a wonderful month of September. Please let me know if this message resonates, and hopefully I see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.